Hi, my name is Will Griffin, and I have a love and passion for the outdoors. During my time at the Alzar School, I was exposed to new perspectives regarding race and inclusion in nature. Upon my return to Cincinnati, I took a closer look at these issues and found that in a survey conducted by the National Park Service in 2010, African Americans, who make up about 13% of the U.S. population, accounted for only 7% of national forest visits. Hispanics, who make up 16% of the U.S. population, accounted for less than 9% of national forest visits, and Caucasians, who make up 64% of the U.S. population, accounted for over 78% of national forest visits. These disparities can primarily be attributed to two things. Firstly, early American conservationists like John Muir and Madison Grant promoted racist and exclusionist ideologies that permeated into national park jurisdiction. These sentiments were perpetuated by segregation throughout the Jim Crow era, and their effects have caused a cultural unfamiliarity between people of color and the outdoors. Secondly, in 2011, scholar Carolyn Finney looked at 44 issues of Outside Magazine between 1991 and 2001 and found that of 4,600 published pictures, only 103 depicted African Americans. I have been a passionate advocate for the outdoors since I was a little kid and am frankly appalled by the lack of diversity while I'm doing the activities I love. I know that this issue can't be solved by one person, but I want to take the first steps to address this in my community and expose people of color or POC and those who are economically disadvantaged to the outdoors and hopefully cultivate a passion in them as adolescents. I want to share this experience with the students who belong to the organization I volunteer with called Cincinnati Squash Academy, or CSA, which pulls from a predominantly African American and Hispanic area. With the help of this organization, I want to begin to bridge this diversity gap and embark on a variety of trips that expose students to a wide range of activities, starting with a nature hike in a local park. On November 6, 2021, I brought together a group of 10 students from the Cincinnati Squash Academy, of whom had little to no experience in nature. I recruited help from 3 of my friends and 2 of the program coordinators at CSA and couldn't have done it without their help. The day hike took place at a local park called California Woods, where I incorporated some fun activities designed to be educational but also fun. I knew it would be important to instill in the students more of a connection to nature than just having a presence in it, so I researched some various age-appropriate activities to help solidify this connection. I created a bingo-style scavenger hunt, and as we went on our hike, students shouted out with glee their discoveries. I also laminated these cards along with the field trail maps to expose the students to navigational skills with the compass. One unique aspect of Cincinnati is that it was underwater millions of years ago, so our city is home to an incredible variety of fossils. I brought examples of the fossils that I've collected over time to share, and we spent time searching for fossils in a nearby creek bed. I also thought it was important to share the rich history of our Native American ancestors who occupied these lands. So I designed an activity that incorporated learning about Native American shelters with a hands-on building activity. Before we left, all the students were given stickers from the park to inspire them to visit new national parks and continue exploring nature. Because of the success of this project's first outing, I'm already planning a paddling trip down a local river. I hope to grow the number of students in subsequent excursions and plan on designing and implementing many more trips and possibly an expedition during my senior year. After I graduate high school in 2023, the project will be passed on to my younger sister, who shares my passion for the outdoors and also volunteers with the Cincinnati Squash Academy. I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to share my love of the outdoors with a group of students who are so eager to embrace this new experience, and I look forward to the future possibilities this project holds. Thank you.